Hello, sports world, and hello, sports lovers. You are now tuning in to the Rim McCoy Sports Podcast on your DPN Dream Podcast Network. And I'm your host always and forever will be, doing the most, Franklin J. McCoy III. But you can call me Frankie. Colorado Buffaloes 3-0. That was a game. That was a game. And CSU, they came out there with energy. They came out there with toughness, and they came out there with that dirty shit. They were dirty. They were dirty. Look at Hart. What is his name? Heartburn. He's the light-skinned Bruce Bowen. He's the football Pat Beverly. He's a dirty, excuse my English and not French because I'm not French. Dirty motherfucker. Oh, he hit Travis Hunter out of bounds after the ball bounced. There was a pass thrown. Hunter tried to get it. The ball bounced on the floor. Play was over. And then the safety was like, hey, coach, I got to do it, right? He ran over there, bow, hit him between the legs, and from what I hear, lacerated liver, kidney, I don't know, but it's bad. He's in the hospital, and they say he's out for a couple weeks. And throughout the game, you notice that it was like the coach just told him, it's like late hits. What late hits? Penalties? What penalties? We got a job to do. Do the job. Hit him after the play. That's the job. If you're not a part of this job, you're not going to get employed. So what I noticed was CSU played, they played really hard. They played really hard. They played feisty. The game was down to the wire, and CSU more or less, I won't say dominated, but CSU more or less controlled the game, and they were winning at the end of the game, fourth quarter, so they controlled the game. A lot of extracurriculars. Colorado's offense sputtered at times. They just I don't know, they weren't productive in the beginning, and then Shedeur made a awesome comeback as CSU punted the ball with a little bit of time left on the clock. I think the ball was at the 2, 3, or 4 yard line, and then Shedeur drove them all the way down for the score. He's doing Shedeur things, and he sealed the deal. They won the game. And then the chitter chatter, the pitter patters of the feet. Everybody's talking about Jay Norvell, Norbit, the Puerto Rican Norbit. He looks Puerto Rican. All this talk and this and that, and you just saw Norvell as the game was going. They thought they had it. He's like, yeah. Take your damn hat off, Prime. Take your glasses off when you do an interview, and I'm gonna show you why. And he almost pulled it off with that dirty shit. It was a lot of dirty shit. They played hard, they played tough, but it was a lot of late hits that weren't called. A lot of extracurriculars. It was almost like they were trying to hurt him. And the puzzling thing is, they lost their first game. So I was watching the game and I was like, damn, Colorado, come on, shit. The spread is 24. What are you guys doing? I was gonna take CSU with the points, but I was like, you better not disrespect Colorado. They just played. Even though Nebraska wasn't close, but to me, that was a close game. The first game, TSU was close, so I'm like, that's 2 close games. Enough of these close games. Let's blow the doors off of this shit. And it was pretty much CSU controlled it most of the game. Well, they only controlled it because they put a bounty out on Travis Hunter. They were just after him. They were like, every time the whistle, plays over, hit him again. Bow, hit him again. Bow. Is he hurt? Shit. And then they finally got him hurt. So you can contribute that to Travis Hunter being out, but You guys have too many weapons. You still need to dominate that game. And what got me was the defense ultimately did their job. However, they were getting cross-routed through the whole game, and even Prime addressed it. He was like, how many times they're going to throw the under cross route? How many times? People missing assignments. And I was getting ready to get mad at Prime, like, God damn, what's wrong with your defense? The same song. I was like, are your defense auditioning for the Digital Underground? Do they want to go on tour with Shock G? It's like all around the quarter, same song. Every time you're on defense, same song. Under route, cross route, cross route, cross route. And they just kept getting it. They just kept getting it. And that receiver, Hargraves, whatever his name is, that receiver from CSU was killing him. He was eating him up. And that defender, I should have did my notes. Forget he got kicked out of the game. The one that bear hugged Shedeur and put all his weight on him and landed on him and try to hurt my mans and them. But he was wrecking shit the whole game. And they said he's NFL bound. The dark skin, real dark Wesley Snipes type. If there was a type, what did Eddie Murphy say? You know, the type, the Wesley Snipes type. The black as you know what, black as jet black coffee. He was out there destroying shit. He was. So Colorado pulled that off. It was a tough one, and then right when Shedeur scored and shit, they kind of put the camera view on Colorado State's head coach Norvell, and you could see his hands were like. I was like, what the fuck are you scratching your hand for? He was like, I can't believe. I was getting ready to run up in his face, start laughing. Believe. You lost. You tried to do that chimmy shit. Chimmy. Chimy. Chimmy. That means dirty, conniving, sneaky, rat bastard, all of the above. You try to do that chimmy shit and beat Prime. You almost pulled it off. Pretty good work, but to no avail. No avail. And I'm glad the football gods came down and blessed upon us and said, Norvell, you Puerto Rican Norbit, no, you're not going to win today. So I was happy for that. And then Prime goes 3-0. And then all that rhetoric about no sunglasses in the interview, everybody's rocking shades. I got my sunglasses and I can whip your ass. So that game was late. It had everybody on edge. And my man Rue City was like, he texted me, he was like, hey, Frankie D, you watching the game? Oh, I thought they were going to lose. I was like, me too. I was going to start a movement. I was going to run around. Did you guys get tricked? Me too. Me too movement. We're going to sue Colorado State. They cheated. Me too. But no, Colorado pulled it off. Great game. You guys didn't play great, but great game. I salute you. Shedeur's the real deal. Real deal, Holyfield. Don't bite his ear. And has the whole college football defenses in fear. Let me say that again. He's the real deal, Holyfield. Don't bite his ear. Because he has all the college defenses in fear. Now, Travis Hunter's out a couple weeks. Colorado plays Oregon. They already have him 21-point underdog. And the disrespect. But I'm glad you did that. You guys better not lose. And if you do lose, you better not lose by 21 or I'm going to go nuts. Oh, I'm putting big money on that. Oh, 21 points. Thank you. Please, Colorado, don't go out there. Oregon is, their favorite and this and that. And I hope when it's all said and done, they're wiggity, 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 whack, daddy. So, no Hunter. We're going to see what that offense does. I'm not too worried, but the corner, we got to do something. I think he's gonna keep rotating corners. That under route, crossing route shit, we got to get that. We got to get that taken care of, and the communication and whose responsibility, and we'll see where that goes. But other than that, Colorado did a great job. Colorado State did well. I'm an unbiased sports analyst. Great game. So Colorado 3-0, and we'll see where this goes. Once again, this is the Real McCoy Sports Podcast on your DPN Dream Podcast Network. Please hit the like button or dislike button, whichever one you felt was necessary. Subscribe to the page, the Real McCoy Sports Podcast. You'll really help out the page. Once again, click that like button down below. Subscribe to the page so you can get all the updated videos. And once again, I want to make a disclaimer. All opinions and statements on the Real McCoy Sports Podcast are my personal opinions, and it's all for fun. All players, all teams, all coaches, nothing but respect, no hate, no dislike. I thank you guys for your entertainment, and I appreciate everything you guys do. So you've heard it here, Frankie, the Real McCoy Sports Podcast on your DPN Dream Podcast Network.